Hello there everyone, we thank you for joining us. Today is Sunday, October 28th, 2012. And just wanted to kind of show you, give you an idea of what Hurricane Sandy looks like right now on Doppler Radar. This is Hurricane Sandy right here on Doppler Radar. Right here, this is just some other rain kind of off to the west, but so that doesn't really have anything to do with Hurricane Sandy. This is Hurricane Sandy right here. Just off the coast of Myrtle Beach, just south of Philadelphia, just south of New York City. So this is Hurricane Sandy right here. And obviously you don't see all the clouds and everything like that associated with Hurricane Sandy on this picture, because this is not a satellite picture, this is just a Doppler radar picture. But obviously, you know, this is a very massive, very big storm, and there it is, just refreshing the page to give a more current picture. So this is Hurricane Sandy. Up to the minute, this is what Hurricane Sandy looks like right now on Doppler radar. Okay, and the other thing we're going to talk about too right now is 11:30 a.m., 11:30 this morning, Governor Malloy gave a news conference, and we're going to talk about some of the highlights from that right now. Governor Dannel Malloy said Connecticut is likely to see a worst-case scenario from Hurricane Sandy and is urging all residents to listen to warning and prepare for the worst. A news conference was held Sunday morning, and Malloy said historic storm surges could be expected along the Connecticut coast, and power outages could last for days across the entire state. Several shoreline communities issued voluntary and mandatory evacuation orders, said, and Malloy told residents to pay attention. If you're ordered to evacuate, then evacuate, Malloy sternly warned during the news conference. Officials from the state's two utility companies, Connecticut Light and Power and United Illuminating, said residents need to take the storm seriously and prepare for the power outages. Thousands of extra linemen, tree crews, and other personnel have been requested from places as far as Texas and Washington State, but crews cannot begin to work on power restoration until the storm passes. The storm could affect the state for up to 36 hours, Malloy warned. Malloy declared a state of emergency on Saturday, which was yesterday, ahead of Hurricane Sandy. Due to the severe weather conditions predicted to affect the state, specifically Connecticut will be directly affected by a combined tropical and winter superstorm, including torrential rainfall, strong winds, potential coastal and inland flooding over a prolonged period of time. I am here by proclaiming a state of civil preparedness emergency pursuant to Connecticut General Statutes 28.9, Malloy said in a letter to the Secretary of State, Denise Merrill, on Saturday. So that's basically I think that part of it I read yesterday. I explained to you guys yesterday, but that's really what's going on right now as far as Hurricane Sandy. Obviously, it still is coming, and we are still looking at very high winds between 50 and 70 miles an hour, and we're not going to be as much on the rain side of the storm as some other areas are, but we are still going to see some rain from this storm, and it's not going to be, you know, it's going to kind of, it's not going to be as, there's just not going to be as much rain as we once expected. But the wind is really going to be the highlight of the storm. The wind and the flooding. Obviously, the full moon on Monday night does not help with the flooding situation. So if you live on the coast, that's what they're really stressing. If you live on the coast, you're being ordered to evacuate. Please listen to those orders from officials, because it's probably really best for you to just evacuate if they're telling you to evacuate. That is really your update on Hurricane Sandy right now. Other than that, not much has changed with the track of Hurricane Sandy or anything like that. We'll do another update video in a few hours. We'll see you then.